Wow, look at this.
Yeah, so this is where my husband stores the large stuff.
Really cool.
Yeah, this and then the upstairs in the building next door, which is an old mechanical shed.
Wow.
So,
We might have to do some more barter.
yes, we might have to. We'd have to. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see because this piece, for instance, is just this.
Yeah, wow,
And
that
then-
is cool.
But this piece is another piece behind it, so
Yeah,
it's
okay.
hard to see. But most of the stuff from the house was moved in here. There's still a few in the house.
Wow,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let me show you where we're going.
Okay, that sounds good.
And this would not be the entrance.
I see.
So this would be, at least in my idea, sort of the mudroom entrance hall for three
Okay.
little kids and you know, some racks for their stuff and
Perfect.
then maybe a washer dryer in here because it's the biggest closet on earth.
Okay,
Okay.
great. I see an electric panel here that looks new.
Yeah, it's relatively new. It's probably
Yeah.
18 years old. We put
Okay.
in power here and to the building next door for my husband's sculpture. He uses a
Okay.
TIG and welding equipment,
Sure.
and so he put it in. And there's 220 and 110.
Okay,
But
great.
that's the only thing we have, and
All
one
right.
small lamp.
Okay. And this is an open area you
I'm
envision?
thinking it's an open area,
Okay.
but I would really, I'd appreciate your
Okay.
ideas too, because
Sure.
my big concern here is that if this is the open area and the kitchen's here,
Right.
there's really no windows to the outside.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
Well,
daylighting is really important.
very important.
I have mixed feelings on skylights, but maybe we want to do a couple skylights.
Not as long as they don't open.
Fixed, absolutely.
Yeah,
Fixed
absolutely
skylights
fixed.
that don't
Yeah.
move. Okay.
There was some plumbing here,
Yeah.
probably a washer dryer and bathroom,
Okay.
but I have no idea.
All right, well, we can explore that. I think you mentioned on the phone that you want to do 3 bedrooms and 2 baths.
That's what I'd like.
Okay.
I mean, my daughter would particularly like not to have to share her bathroom with the boys.
Today's quick tip is vinyl replacement windows. And just to frame what a vinyl replacement window is, they're generally between $400 and $500 a piece installed, and they are going to be your best value and your most energy efficient window. That would compare and contrast to a new construction window, which would start at about $1,000, $1,200 and up, possibly $1,500 to $2,000 depending on the brand. So there's a lot of different varieties and brands of vinyl windows, and generally for $400 or $500 you can't go wrong. Let's take a quick look at some of the features and benefits of a vinyl window. First of all, a typical vinyl window is going to be generally a double hung, although we do crank out casement windows. And a good vinyl window is going to easily open for cleaning of the outside. You're going to see that it has 2 panes of glass, generally with low E glass and argon gas in between. Makes it very energy efficient. Generally, depending on the size of a window, you're going to have 1 or 2 locks. This is a demo model, so it has 1 lock in the middle. However, a larger window may have 2 locks for added security. Some other features that I like is this, if you look at that right there, is a safety mechanism so you can leave your windows open when you're not home to let them ventilate, but with that security, they won't go up. Really nice feature there. And it's easy to put those back in and then take your window right up. The other thing I like about this, again, easy flip out for cleaning. And the top window drops right down, and that will also drop down and clean as well. Vinyl windows are an easy install and a great upgrade. You'll save energy. A lot of times you can get tax rebates. One thing that's important to look at is you'll look at your U factor and also your solar heat gain factors and so forth on this sticker right here. Every replacement window is required to have this, and codes are continually changing, so you want to make sure you're getting the most energy efficient window that you can get. Good bang for the buck. Vinyl replacement windows, today's quick tip.
Kind of thinking, and the first sort of idea was this would be the living room.
Yeah.
Love to have the fireplace on the other side, but
Right.
I think that's a dream,
Okay.
not a reality.
All right.
We'll just paint a fireplace or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll put a TV screen.
Yeah,
with fire on
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Okay. So then I guess this would probably be a bedroom?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, it actually makes a better size for a living room, but
Sure.
yeah, but I think it's logically a bedroom.
Okay.
And then the other bedroom would be on the other side of this wall.
Right in here. Okay, let's
Yeah.
check that out.
When the house was, we thought we were going to renovate the house, we pulled all this out, and
Sure.
here's where it is.
Okay.
But this, I think, is a reasonable room, and I think I think the end windows are big enough for the fire department, aren't they?
Oh, those are plenty.
Okay.
Absolutely. No doubt. There's no problem there. So this would be a bedroom, and then that's
And
a
then this
porch?
is a
or-
porch, but I think we're
Yeah.
just gonna leave it as an unfinished porch.
Leave it alone.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much leave it alone.
So basically, the job will stop here for now,
Exactly.
and then this will be
I'm
something
gonna
for
try
later.
in my wild dreams to get the 3 boys to help me clean this up and finish it.
Okay. That'll be fun.
But that would be wild dreams.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, we've got some light here. Let me see.
That's
what
just a
we've got
rough
for
sketch.
design.
Another friend.
Okay. So that's a basic layout.
That's one basic layout.
Okay, that makes
But it does
sense.
put the kitchen over coming out here with south.
I
structure.
see. So that's a little different layout.
Yeah.
And then,
And then this is the one that sort of everybody in the family likes, I think. Is that B?
oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So we would be standing right here.
Exactly.
Big open area.
Yep.
Bathroom, bathroom, bed, bed, bed.
Yep.
I like it. Yeah,
I think it works.
it's too bad the fireplace wasn't flipped, but
Well, I did
Maybe
call
we
a
can play
fireplace
around
guy.
with
You
that.
know, I
Sure.
do some calling around, and
yeah.
he says it possibly could be flipped, but he would.
Yeah,
have to
we've
come
done that
back in.
before. It's possible. Whether it makes sense or not,
I
we'll
know.
have to see.
I know.
Um,
And I'm not
'cause
committed to a fireplace anyway, so
Okay, sure. I mean, fireplaces are good to have, but they're not energy efficient,
they are not. energy
especially if it's
efficient.
not on an outside wall because
Exactly.
it's drawing air from the living
Exactly.
space.
So
okay.
while this is a heatilator fireplace, which is a little bit better,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
still a fireplace.
All right. Well,
I
this
grew
looks
up in
like a
the
good start.
Virginia mountains, so
Yeah.
the heatilator fireplaces were my idea of really nice hot wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but not
Okay.
really efficient at all.
Sure.
And we had pretty much free wood, so.
All right. So basically, I think the concept is save the shell, save as much of the structure as we can.
Absolutely.
Be green,
Be as green as possible.
and get your daughter in here as soon as possible.
That would be the other thing.
So generally, what I'll do is flesh out a cursory budget based on what I think we're looking at, and then if we get some traction from there, then we can get some subcontractors out here, get some
Doug,
quotes.
this
and
sounds
go from
great.
there. So,
This really sounds great because
Awesome.
we struggled so hard to try to even get sort of an idea of how it could work in here.
Sure.
And somebody helped us do that. But
Right.
now we need a lot more.
okay.
Thought.
Well, great. I really like the opportunity. I'm going to get to work on fleshing out a budget. I should be back to you within a few days on that. And if that looks good, then we can rock and roll.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Talk soon.